Africa is not coming to the table as a victim of climate change. Africa is coming to the table with solutions, with our ideas, with our suggestions. And we believe that we can contribute ideas, we can contribute in terms of suggestions, and we have real concrete opportunities that we can tap into. We are very clear that adopting ecologically compliant technology, we can unlock huge potential of renewable energy, hydro, wind, geothermal, solar, that are in abundance in our corner of the continent. And it is possible for us to make these assets available to sort out the challenge of energy. That is the real question. Can we continue fossil fuel powered development? No. We have renewable resources that can be made available. So if we met at the table and we are ready to meet halfway, we have renewable resources, energy resources especially, in abundance. And we can meet halfway if we can leverage on technology from elsewhere and financing from elsewhere, and fashion a win-win outcome. Unless it's a win-win outcome, it's unlikely to succeed. And we believe that it can be worked out.
Specifically until 2026. I would also like, when I have the floor, to say,
Excellency Ban Ki-moon, DCA co-chair,
The network is not good.
No, exactly. But I mean, this is, we got the general...
with a view to articulating a common and comprehensive position to be presented at the forthcoming COP28 in
Africa. Africa did not cause a crisis, but our people...
I think we're losing you in terms of the connection. Thank you for the memorandum of understanding which we have with the African Union Commission as GCA from AUC. Josefa, please. You were in Senegal last January when President Macky Sall convened this food summit. And you were on stage and you gave these very sort of bold statements on the needs of food sovereignty for the continent. But what you also did, Mr. President, you chaired very specifically a boardroom on what is needed in Kenya itself, and your colleagues did the same. So what we suggest for your summit is that the operationalization of adaptation is de facto adaptation compacts. That country by country, there is a compact on the table, and you will say, well, we provide X. Okay, where are you, Norway, with your Y? Where are you, Netherlands, with your Z? Where are you, private sector, with Z2? In a very practical way.
Secretary General Ban Ki-moon started with, and everyone, with the SDGs in 2015. Number 17 was called partnerships. And indeed, if you have a common agenda, a global agenda, and you need global action, and you need global partners, you must have the willingness to partner, to work together with others. And therefore, I'm so happy that we can meet here, that we have the summit in your beautiful country, and that we can talk about what are our challenges. And I think if you talk about partnerships, it's, let's say, how we're talking here. The cooperation with the African Union, the African Development Bank, your country, GCA. I think this could be a signal of cooperation that we need so desperately at the moment. And I must say I was very happy with your wording, because not talk in terms of victims, but what can we do? Which actions are necessary? How can we bring forward the right solutions? And I think that's exactly what you mentioned. I think we need each other for that. I think it can also be a source of inspiration. We have to do it.
I deeply appreciate the opportunity to speak with you, Mr. President, today as part of this important strategic dialogue. And it is a great honor to speak with you while you are honoring all of us by visiting the Ban Ki-moon boardroom at the GCA. I wish I were with you in person in the boardroom, please accept my apologies for not being able to be with you today in person, but I'll be in Nairobi on September 4th when you chair African Union Summit meeting on climate action.